Is fnatic versus Luminosity. First semifinal match of the day here at StarSeries, and currently Luminosity are up 1-0 in this best of 3.
Oh, and look at Olofmeister. This is some next level stuff. This is very rare. This is a huge risk to be pulling in a pistol after getting completely wrecked on the first look. He checks there's no one outside B. They know the rotation should be coming in now. You see already 2 players coming in. JW and Dennis rotating towards the A bomb site. Olofmeister step by step is wrecking Luminosity, but the bomb goes down. They should still be able to get some good timing in here. Everybody's coming. Nice grenade. Those smokes and flashbangs out. And LG, did they beat the timing of Olofmeister? That's almost unreal. They're so fast into the bomb site. Got a great headshot to start off with. And then you don't realize. Second one from Olof. He goes for the triple. Hits the headshot. Oh my god, Olof. And Cold Zero, he's going to finally take him down. It's still a 2-on-3. fnatic's going mad. He gets another kill. He goes for it. He hits the headshot and they win the round. What is this?
Well, that's some frustration out of fnatic, I think. I think we can already establish that, right? Dennis is just like holding his chest like, oh, hang in there, come on. We could have won that, and Olaf, yeah, there's miscommunication clearly. Taco maybe not getting across as fast as necessary there that Olaf was from A main. Olaf gets 2 kills for free. He styles a 3rd one, but then Luminosity, they regain their control, and they just lock out that pistol. And this is what I'm talking about, Anders. If fnatic, if it goes rough for them at the start, we saw what happened on Mirage. Luminosity never let go, and Cash is one of those maps where you can just body on the T side. You can get up to 7-8 rounds. It can get nasty if you're on the defense. And so, yeah, this is the perfect start for the Brazilians. And again, setting up for that A side, although this time around, Crims is changing it up. He's taking out Taco. But the push, that's not going to stop him. They're going to just barrel through onto this side. JW takes one with them, and now while the pressure is on, they've taken a lot of damage here, Luminosity.
Oh my god. I nearly lost it then. Firm going to be taking down Crims. And there's still a 3-on-3 here, but that round should have been won by that beautiful triple kill from Olofmeister. That should have been the end of it.
Yep. Even
if they were fast in the bomb side, even if the bomb was down, that kind of opening, that should have been all over.
Olaf just spotted him. Oh, that doesn't stop Fair. Fair with the double! No way, Flusha's there, and he ruins it, but it's still a 2-on-3, or rather a 2-on-1, and it's all on Flusha. He delivered on Mirage. Can he make it happen again? No, not this time, not with the CZ. Cold shuts him down, and they survive, Anders. They get it done, 2-0 now. And it's just like what happened on Mirage. So close in the second round, but they barely eke out the win, Luminosity. It's exactly what happened on Mirage. And Luminosity, they've got the second round. Now they've got a good round of eco here to farm up on.
I mean, the first map was nuts. There's 15,000 people in this arena in Minsk, and the atmosphere is out of control at this point. fnatic starting off with a smooth 5-0, and Zero hasn't died yet. And their 3rd round coming up here with no armor for fnatic. So this should definitely be a very easy round for Luminosity. One where they get to save some money,
yeah.
One where they get to stack up a little bit and maybe use those SMGs. And I like that the Cold is over here just playing alone.
This is one, yeah, exactly. This is what they did on the on Mirage, right, where they went for the straight execute onto the B site. They had no presence on the other side of the map. This time around, they're changing it up. Luminosity. They put one of the Mac 10s over there. That's fine. If you lose the Mac 10, it's not the end of the world. But at least you have some info, and at least fnatic, they can't just stack A site with impunity. They can't just take a risk. They'll pay for it if they do. Good farm actually coming in here from Fer. Yeah, triple kill with the Mac 10. Bonus $1,800 in his pocket. He's gonna be pleased. And well, yeah, exactly. We can see just how much money, well, he has gone for the buy. And he probably dropped an op for Fallen, if I'm not mistaken, because he must have been a bit higher than that for.
fnatic picks up a quad kill in the pistol and saves Luminosity. Like,
he's the clutch man, right?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it. This is where I want to see that championship quality out of fnatic, because right now, you've just had a complete crushing on one map. You start horribly on the second map. But they've shown us time and again that, they have what it takes to bring it back. Bit of a boost going on over at B, bit of a boost going on at A, in fact. fnatic building towers all over the place.
Door's open now. Fallen is waiting. There's the jump. Not sure if he would have spotted him. Yeah, Taco now knows the boost is there, and Fallen doesn't let him get out in one piece. What a shot from Fallen. And the pressure is on, Anders. It's all on Crims now. He has to stem the tide somehow. He's trying to buy time with the flashes, but they aren't effective. They're going to be able to get right up onto this site, Luminosity.
Oh, that second one actually bought time for Olofmeister. Now they're both sort of trapped here behind the container. It'll be Fallen take down one. They line up for Crims. He gets two, and Fallen takes down a teammate. Oh no, that's a bit too aggressive. And he ends up. Oh, sorry, he gets.
Fallen kills himself.
How?
How did he do that? Was it a Molotov? Did he walk into a Molotov? How the hell did Fallen kill himself?
I actually cannot answer that question. Did they drop a grenade?
Maybe he body blocked a grenade.
Yeah, I think maybe he body blocked a grenade or something.
Oh.
Damn, we need the instant replay. All right, well, this game is still alive. It's a 2-on-2. Fur about to put down the bomb. Oh, really? Is he going to go for the cheeky plant? It's hard to see. I can't believe he did that. Cole takes down one, Flusher with the other one. From this position, if he put it down right, it's hard for Flusher actually to see where the bomb is. You can see it with the... Oh, he's put it down in the open. That's a bit of a shame. But Flusher, he gets the headshot. Double kill here. And a big clutch coming in. Flusher going for the AWP. And that's going to be Luminosity losing a round. fnatic picking it up. And a much-needed round. A big round here for the Swedes.
How does he pull that off, Flusher? And the peak as well. Stepping out there, taking the fight. Very, very interesting. Crazy stuff. Total chaos in that round on the A take as well. Fallen donating himself. Now this is actually where it changes up a little bit. They win the key round, fnatic. The first buy round, and so it's not going the way of Mirage. And now we have to see how resilient Luminosity are. Can they? You know, it's not as smooth. They don't have all this huge lead right off the bat. They have to win the follow-up. If they do, fnatic are tombed. That's it. It's over. fnatic are going to have no money left. It's a double eco situation. But Luminosity, they have to show that they've got the mental fortitude now to get the job done. And Dennis, he will get a long spray, but he could get caught here. Taco going to find Crims. Dennis still alive somehow. He's playing it well, but Fallen is there to take out his teammates. And, well, he's going to get naded into oblivion.
Great grenade. Dennis denying the plant. What a round from Dennis. It's a triple for him. And Taco alone in the back lines here without a bomb plant. This is impossible to get out of. Grenade and then a follow-up, and they just carpet bomb Taco back to the Stone Age. It's going to be fnatic winning up the round. And that was all Dennis that round.
Yeah.
Great play from him, staying alive initially, then denying the plant. What more do you want at that point?
That's it, exactly. The fact that he stays alive behind the smoke, uses the smoke to his advantage, just sits over there. He donates Crims. That's fine, just so long as he's there to just stay alive and buy some time for the rotation to come in. Really close call, though, for fnatic. These are definitely close rounds, but now they actually get a chance to breathe here, fnatic. They're up against a hard eco from Luminosity. Only a couple of pistols have been picked up here for the Brazilians. And, well, this time around, Luminosity, you know, they continue to press towards A site. And so, fnatic... Luminosity are probably going to go to the B site in the next round once they get the rifles. And fnatic are probably thinking the same thing. So, again, the mind games here from Fallen.
Well, Dennis taking a little bit of damage, but I mean, he got a double kill in return, and the bomb is out in the open here, so this should be a smooth run for fnatic for the rest of this round. Maybe they lose Dennis if he gets impatient. And looks like he will. He's really tempting fate. Somehow he's got his crosses straight on Fur, but it's going to be the round there. Good job on fnatic. Nobody dying. They tied the scoreline at 3-3. And
what is it? Is it a tactical pause?
He
just put something. I missed it there at the bottom, if it was tack or not. If he said tack, I wouldn't be surprised, actually, for Fallen to call for a timeout right now, just to stabilize his guys. He can see it. It's right on the edge here of Luminosity, starting to get a little shaky. That round there, they just ran in one at a time instead of going in as a group. You know, those are the kinds of mistakes that you need to just cut. You need to cut the legs out from under them immediately and get your guys focused again.
Well, now, this is where fnatic start to get traction, right?
Yeah.
You know those ridiculous racing movies where, like, some guy's car breaks down and suddenly he's 3 laps behind, but he still comes back and wins anyway? That fnatic is that team. That's how they do things, you know. Every once in a while, even though they're so far behind and they must be sort of mentally almost ruined, it's just a little bit that they get back. And, you know, they looked really, really wrecked at the end of that first map as well. You saw you had the camera on them. They were just talking, but they weren't really excited at all, obviously. But you know, look at them now. They look like they're back in their shape here. So I'd definitely be worried if I was Luminosity. I think the next couple of rounds are going to determine a lot for how fnatic feel going forward. Grenade on in. It's a fast execute, running right into Crims, stopping them dead. Dennis continuing to spray. Olofmeister picking up a double kill as well. And Cold, well, he's very much alone here. It's a shutdown for fnatic.
Yeah, interesting choice from Luminosity. They go for the boost with Cold, but they don't give him any time. I mean, I guess he's just there to try and catch out a rotator from Z. But Yeah, Luminosity, I was expecting a little bit more from them. They were trying to change up that pace again, really just go for the full YOLO onto the A site, try and perhaps, because Fnatic are probably thinking, okay, they're going to try and get some kind of strat going, maybe slow play, map control, whatever, right? And so Valen tries to pull a fast one, just say rush A and get out there fast. Only issue is that you can't, it's not every day you're going to catch Crims asleep, right? You're not going to get a freebie very often from him.
No, definitely not. Right now, Cold, I think just hoping that they'll lose patience. I mean, if they come look for him and squeak and he shoots someone in the back, that's a really good situation right now. With 10 health, there's not a lot you can really hope for.
Yeah, with that door closed, they have to be wondering. Crims will stay here on the site for sure. And yeah, you can start to see, I mean, JW's moving over towards the end of A main. They're looking into CT. They're wondering, where is this guy going to be coming from? Oh, a little bit too close there with the Molotov.
Yeah, they actually can burn through the closed door if you put it down right, so you've got to be a little bit careful there. Oh, and Crims.
Mind reader.
That must be annoying. You've been waiting there for the whole time, and he just straight checks it.
All right. So, yeah, the true test, man. This is where it really gets interesting. Can Luminosity keep their cool? Because they're going to be, they didn't get a bomb plant, so they should be on an eco round here or some kind of quasi. Yeah. And it's all going to be on this next round. And while Luminosity, now we're just having, now that Fnatic have really established their economy, they've got the incendiaries, they've got the anti-rush nades. So this is where, you are going to have to see that resilience from Luminosity. They're going to have to be able to just slow down the pace and take control of the map once again, not let the nerves get to them. Because they need at least 7 rounds, I mean, I think they need at least 7 rounds on the T side here. They have to just lock out Fnatic.
Yeah, considering how good the Swedes are on this map, that might not be completely out of line. Well, Dennis and Olaf picking up a couple of kills, and actually only really Olaf taking a little bit of damage. But he did get a triple in return, so we can let that slide. 5 rounds in a row here for the Fnatic team, showing us clearly that they're right back in the action. Yeah. This is the danger.
And this is the kind of team, like this is why they've won major championships. They have the most titles under their belts. I mean, it's because they are able to just, find themselves, find their center again on the second map, and it's as if the first map never happened. Fnatic could just, completely slam Luminosity here and take it into Inferno and have the momentum on their side. We've seen them do it time and time again. But this time around, in this round at least, Luminosity, they've got an edge. Fallen, he finds the entry kill, or at least the initial frag of the round.
JW's been having a tough game here on Cash so far. He hasn't really got many kills, so it's a bit of a shame that it's him going down so early on. You also see Fnatic wasting a lot of grenades now, just throwing them into main even after the smoke because of those quick rushes earlier. So Fnatic are a little bit paranoid that they're going to get rushed down on the A-bomb side too quickly, and they want to use some grenades. That means now, I mean, still a minute and 10 seconds left. They almost have nothing left on the Fnatic side. Even winning, 5 rounds in a row, they don't have, the HEs, the Molotovs or anything. And on the B-bomb side, if you want to go for retake, those grenades are going to be really important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to hold on to at least a few flashes here. Smoke would have been ideal. At least they have the incendiary on Flusha, who's rocking the op right now. Fun to see that Dennis is going for Happy's favorite boost as well. Getting boosted up there, just looking into A main. That was Happy's spot. NBK, he got really broad shoulders. Happy was able to just stand on those comfortably round after round after round. So fun to see Dennis. So yeah, fun to see Dennis, kind of trying to go for one of the older plays that kind of got phased out.
Well, they're going to do a much slower execute towards the A-bomb side this time. There's 2 people here and a third in middle in Olaf Meister. So if they buy just a little bit of time, Olaf's going to be here, and it's going to be hard for LG to make it through, even with the man lead. But there's a nice shot. Olaf going down, and Dennis to fall next. It's nearly flawless. They do line up for Crims. He gets a double. He's going to go for more. He gets a triple. Crims shutting them down, and now it's Flusha. They got 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Can they actually go for it? I think, yes, they just have it. Molotov goes down, but the bomb will be planted. And Flusha, there is more work to be done here. They need this round, Fnatic. They cannot let LG get back into it again. Their Fnatic economy is not exactly exploding just yet. Flusha, very low on health, and it looks like LG will have done it in spite of running into a lethal Crims in this bomb site. Cole, please don't tell me he's going to go for the jump shot.
He's going to go for the jump.
Don't tell me he will.
Yep. He's going to head. Oh, he just takes the peek. Yeah, he has to know where Flusha's playing from now. Well, it looks like they want to play it safe. They aren't going to hunt Flusha. Flusha, he can pick up the
wait,
no.
wait. No way, Flusha. There is time. I think there just might be enough time. No.
Okay. How ridiculously next level would that have been?
I thought with the extra timer, maybe they would. Admittedly, we can't really hear the bomb sound here, but still, if he could have made that work.
That would have been just Luminosity kicking themselves. Let's see. Oh, this is from the last round of the anti-eco. But, yeah, that would have been ridiculous. Because, again, teams are still getting used to having that bonus 5 seconds left on that diffuse. You clear out of that site just a couple seconds too early, expecting, okay, this is the time to back out. We'll save our guns, no problem.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That would have been soul shattering.
It would have been even more next level because that smoke that goes up is actually theirs. Yeah. So it was sort of used it against them. All right. That didn't happen, but you sort of wish it would have. It doesn't happen very often at all.
Oh, man. Well, fnatic, they really are focusing quite a bit on this A site. They do, they are sacrificing Crims, but it's not really a sacrifice. I mean, he's pretty much one of the best A site players in the world on cash, so he can hold his own. He's got that crossfire established here with Dennis. If they try and push out Luminosity, they're going to run right into the blender. And JW's now rotated over with the AWP. Olaf could have a quick rotation through mid. This is going to get brutal for Luminosity unless they hit some god tier shots. They need to remove Crims fast.
Well, it's a fantastic start. Fallen going down. JW, if he can put himself in this game, then things will definitely change for the better for the Fnatic team. Another shot goes through, and Taco doesn't even know what hit him. Great start.
That's such a cheeky angle from JW. And Olaf, he's still so close. He's going to hear them run. As soon as they do, they'll know that the rotation is coming through, and Olaf will be communicating that to his mates. 25 seconds left here for Luminosity to make something happen for themselves. And at this point, yeah, it's looking like they're just going to back off. Cold has got the AWP. Can he get out of here in one piece, though? Olaf, he's hunting for them now. He realizes what's up. Oh, that's awkward. A little bit. That's awkward. Cold's like, I only need one shot, Olaf.
It's one of those things you don't want to see out of Olofmeister. I mean, that was a long range, but still should have probably been a kill. And Fnatic still win the round, so only losing Olofmeister. Great shutdown early on from JW. And that was him playing over at the A side as well. He's been B earlier. If he can be very mobile, right? If he can sort of play pretty much every position, then suddenly it's hard for LG to guess where he's going to be, and that has to impact sort of their planning and their strategies as well. So let's see if he's going to keep switching it up. This time he's in checkered.
And again, there's going to be, well, I mean, they've gone back to a bit more of a catch-all strategy here, Fnatic. They have the two guys solid over on the B side. JW this time taking the op over here to checkered. Looking into the B halls. If Cold goes for that jump. Oh, JW. Did he sense it? Did he see it? Just a pixel? He might have. Yeah. Oh, and he misses a shot this time. He got Taco in the last one. But Cold, he gets a lucky break, basically. And yeah, Luminosity really spread out across the map. Look at this. I mean, we've seen them really, focus on the A side a lot so far in this match. And now they've actually gone out, spread out across the map, waited to see if Fnatic were going to push anywhere.
Something we haven't seen from LG yet is the sort of basic B split, right? You get the mid control, you use those vents to get into checkered, and you use the rest of your forces to get in for the main entrance of B. It's very simple stuff here. I'd love to see something like that out of the Brazilian side. See if they want to play for it. Right now, they're walking into middle undetected. They're not making any noise. They're going to get Fallen in here to take the long view all the way into the bomb site. If he can get one opening pick, then that's going to spark the whole push. But there's also the danger of Olofmeister being right behind the Molotov goes up. That's going to block them in here. And Danesy goes for the kill. Olaf coming up from behind. Oh, but he goes down to Fallen. That's a great shot. Still 20 seconds left.
How in the hell does Fallen take that shot? Oh no, fair, he had it. Okay, he will be able to follow up. A flush that takes out Cold in the meantime. Fallen somehow finds the kill on Crims, but then he's caught out on short, and that bomb, it's stuck all the way in mid, Anders. This is not going to happen for Fur. He's got to charge into a crossfire. They're just laying the trap. 6-5. They know he has absolutely no time to get the bomb plant now in this situation. And Fur, his best chance is just to stay alive. But Flusha, he should never allow it. Yep, Flusha should have found that kill.
Yeah, I think he must have.
And that's actually terrible for Fur. He's not getting any bonus money because he lived past the clock. On the T side, if you survive the round, you get no money in the next one. Without that bomb being down, of course. So, yeah, a little bit of pressure, a little bit of additional pressure here on Luminosity now. Yeah, they're not getting, you're not seeing the hype. You're not seeing the same hype out of them. So, eco situation now for Luminosity, and you can see, yeah, $50 left on Fur. Far from ideal. And I guess Fallen had quite a bit of cash on him because he's invested in an AWP here in this round.
I mean, it is hard to get hype when you've gone 7-for-1 in the last 8 rounds. You know, that will put, you know, a bit of a break on the team spirit. Fallen with the lone AWP. I mean, if he could find a big opening kill, or maybe a couple of them, that would be nice. But Dennis is boosted up here, and he might, I think, have the sort of visual advantage. Fallen steps a little bit. Oh, but he sees it coming. What a read.
And he knows that Crims is there. He knows that a second man is on that site. Fallen, he's so smart. It's a 50-50 gamble at that point. He knows his teammates are coming in through Squeak, so Crims, he's blocked on this site. He cannot go anywhere. Olofmeister are going to get smoked off from CT. This could be it. Luminosity, can they kill Crims? Yes, a 1-for-1 trade. That's good enough.
Going to go down eventually. So now Taco coming up through Highway. JW's there. He's got him sewn down. He scopes him and takes him out. It's a nice triple kill from JW to bring it back. I mean, as soon as Crims goes down to that bomb site, you got to be worried. But no bomb plant. And they outlive the round here.
And that boost up onto Electric Box, well, it's not really a boost. He just kind of like jumps up on the side of it and then gets like just barely peeking over the smoke. Olofmeister. Oh, also, you know, Mad MVP award for that guy. Talk about
somebody give this man a raise. How does he do it?
How do you use the hoverboard thing and use the steady cam? And I mean, yeah, that's a multi-talented individual right there. That's some coordination.
Are we finally going to see a B push coming out of Luminosity? They've got some presence over at A still, just maybe trying to use the fact that they've been going there so many times to convince Fnatic that it's going to be this round again. But the bomb is on the other side, and JW, he's falling back. They are kind of buying this one, Fnatic. That leaves Flusher alone on the bomb side, and they're all coming for him. JW now turning around. Nice shot from Flusher. Goes for the second one, but he can't get it. JW's there. Gets one and gets shot down by Cold, and now that's going to leave it into a 3-on-3. Coming up from behind Fur. He's running with the knife out. Did they hear him? Olofmeister's right here. He sprays. He takes one. He takes two. And Cold inside the bomb site in a lot of trouble. 3 men coming for him, and the bomb only just gone down. This is near unwinnable. Goes for the shot early, takes down Olof. Another 2 to go. It'll be a huge clutch here. He drops the next one. Now Crims left. Cold, he's got 3 health. It's going to have to be a straight headshot. And Crims behind the box. He's got all the health in the world, and he gets the headshot. Crims clutches it and puts Fnatic on 9 rounds. That was too close.
Yeah, way too close. How does Cold do it, man? He keeps getting in these situations that you think should be impossible, and he makes them look so close. I mean, Olaf right here, this is just gifted to him. Taco, unfortunately, can't adjust his aim fast enough to take him out, but Cold is top fragging again, but man, that was brutal. Crims, though, he's just so good in the clutch for Fnatic, and he demonstrates it yet again. We saw it earlier on the A side. Flusha as well as stepping up. But yeah, Fnatic are coming back into their own, Anders, and well, Luminosity, they got the bomb plant, so they get a buy, but then Fur gets legs, and Cold is waiting for him. Fur, or what's JW doing?
It's the speed. Fnatic just are not expecting it. You see JW thinking he could just run back there with no cover, nobody throwing any smokes or flashes. Now the bomb is down, and the whole Luminosity are low on 2 players, and even Cold down to half. They should still be a very good position. With Fnatic gonna have to fight for this one. They have the Molotovs, and if they land 1 grenade on FNX here, he's gonna be dead. I'm not sure they're catching him though, and right now these positions, the afterplant positions right now, are so good for LG. Good shot from Olo, though.
Too good. He just spots you. But then Cold, they line up for him. That must have been a lineup for him to get 2 headshots so quickly. They push through CT together, and that's how you want to do it, but you don't exactly want to stand one next to the other just like that. Cold, easy job. And, well, Crims, he's going to get a parting frag. That's well done. As the bomb goes off here, even in the stadium.
We've got to point out as well, part of the reason why they were able to keep some of these positions without being worried about getting shot in the back is because Fur was holding the middle, which means he's controlling the vents. They know no one is coming from that position. So even though Fur doesn't really kill anyone, just him being there it's very smart. And they can do that because they have the extra man, right? They're playing a 4-on-3. So, yeah, just some good positional play coming out of Luminosity.
And now this comes down to Luminosity keeping their cool. They got the momentum now. They should have the confidence. They should feel like they can do it. But they need to not just rush in and throw this round away because Fnatic are on a 4 spy. They only have 3 rifles and very limited nades to work with. Crims, unfortunately for Luminosity, has his M4. And he's been just wreaking havoc over here on the defense on the A site. So a little bit of nade damage to soften him up will certainly help. But yeah, Luminosity just needs to play it patiently here.
Oh, a little bit put on FNX. And well, First also taking about as much damage as Crims. So Got to be careful in this corner, though. They have Molotovs, and it's a very popular spot. Both of these spots are for Molotovs, so can't get too excited yet for Crims there.
You have to appreciate how Fnatic have like pretty much just given up mid as well. They've realized Luminosity rarely go mid. They're usually focusing on the extremities. And so Fnatic, they're willing to just put 3 guys on that A site and just wait. Like, you know, you're going to come in here eventually. You're all going to come through A main or Squeak, and then we're going to wreck you that way. They are changing it up this time, though, Luminosity. They took a risk by boosting Fur up there with the bomb, but they are going to try and wrap through. And guess what? Olaf is here with the CZ, and he's only going to get the 1-for-1.
It's a good start. Now, Flusher is alone on the bomb side with a pistol. He has to get at least another trade, and preferably 2 if he can. I mean, this is one-shot range with a 5-7, but it's going to be Dennis taking care of business in the corner. Cold Zero ready and waiting, and they're going to try and line up for him here. Oh, Cold actually gets that kill, backs up. Still got another 3 people to kill. Looks like Fnatic are about to make this 10-5. I don't think Cold Zero can make it out with so little time left. That's the big factor right here. Gets to the spray once, but Crims will shut it down. And a 10-5 finish. I think it's a very good score for Fnatic.
I agree wholeheartedly. That is perfect. CT side, Cash, you know, you could expect to see 9-6, even 8-7 is all right. You can work with that. 10-5 is a very good scoreline for Fnatic.
Yeah.
This is their map, and they're showing us, you know, why they are a championship, a major winning team, and B, you know, they aren't the underdogs here. They're here to play. They can reset, and well, now life gets very difficult here for Luminosity, especially if they lose the pistol. It's not going to go well for them. CT side, though, is where you just have to just hold on, like Crims was doing, basically. Like Luminosity, they had a few rounds where they just rushed in there, and Crims kept his cool, just got the sprays, played the angles correctly. We need to see that from Luminosity now. Just smart play on that A side, I think, is what's going to do it. And if they can figure out exactly what Fnatic are going to be up to, because Fnatic made some good adjustments on their CT side, stacking sites rather than, you know, wasting time with having guys in mid too much.
I mean, look at the way this game started. Luminosity ridiculously winning the pistol round, and then it looked like it was going to be fantastic, but as soon as Fnatic picked up rifles, they went right back into it, and they won the next 8 rounds. They won 7 out of the next 8 rounds, just like that. And
again, it's only Cold. Look, Cold's got 17 frags. Everybody else is in single digits right now. Luminosity need to wake up. It can't just be Cold doing all the work here.
Well, they're pushing up with Fur, so actually something similar to what Olaf was doing. Very aggressive play in the pistol round, trying to get the information early on, but they might be too late here. They're pushing into the B-bomb side on the Fnatic side, and, well, Cold with a good headshot then. They almost line up for Taco, but he's going to get shot down by Crims, and that means it's going to be a bomb plant. Flusher helping out as well. 3 versus 4 at the moment, and whoa, okay, Dennis. Just a backpedaling headshot to Fallen.
Yeah, sick headshot. Well, that bomb is still kind of out in the open, but Fnatic shouldn't have a worry in the world in this situation. FNX and Fur are the last 2 alive. Fur not going to find the shot onto Crims. Eventually, he might get the kill, but Crims is still alive. And that kind of, I mean, it makes it tough here for FNX. Actually, yeah, Fnatic, they make the correct choice. Well, eventually this guy's going to go down, but they just decide, okay, we know one's over on CT, we know one's in B halls. If we just bum rush one of them, you know, we're just going to kill him off, no problem. And then there you go. You know, we have control of the situation again. So now, who needs to plant the bomb, Anders? We can just go get the headshots.
Well, I mean, it's a round where they're playing 2 versus 4. Yeah. If they lose their minds, let's just rush in for the bomb, right? And for, you know, let's say he kills the guy who's trying to pick up the bomb there.
Sure.
Then it's a 2v3, and the bomb is still not, you know, going anywhere. So I kind of like the fact that Fnatic are just making sure that they're you know, not taking any chances here.
Yeah. And it's an interesting decision to go for the B rush as well, considering a lot of teams right now are focusing on A retake, and then they stack B in the pistol to counter that kind of rush.
Yeah.
I mean, Fnatic, they do get a little bit of a lucky break that there's only like the 1 guy alive on that side at the time.
Well, Olaf on the hunt with the MAC-10, already finding FNX. And the rest of the team are just waiting, seeing what Olaf will sort of report back from the field.
Yeah, no reason for Olaf to take any risks here. And while the rest of his team are moving around over towards the B, but they are going to wrap back into mid, so they could go for that A split if they want. It is going to be Cold waiting in Z, patiently, you know, hoping that somebody's going to try and walk up short. Fur and Fallen steady on the A side as well, and there we go. Smoke goes down onto short. Fnatic start to push out. They get control. Going to start checking the angles. They have 45 seconds as well. That's a lifetime here. It's just whether they spot his shoulder. Think they did. Yeah. Sorry, Cold. It's not the best corner to hold in. They need to just run past you. If they take their time, they're going to spot you.
Oh! That's a nice pop flash coming out of You wish he could have had anything but a pistol at that point in time. It's a triple kill for the Mac 10 of Olofmeister here. So much money in his pockets, and it's going to be Taco left. 1 versus 5. That was one hell of a sexy pop flash, though.
That was sick, right? It wasn't Pronax level, but it was close. Pronax got his kills, right? Calling for.
Yeah, you're talking about Mirage, aren't you?
Train, bro, train.
Train?
So
That's true.
I mean, dude, Pronax is sexy. But I mean, that flash as well, in combination with Pronax and the grin, it's just it's tough to deal with that. Fur came close, but let's see. I mean, what can Luminosity really hope to do here? Because they go for the force buy, it doesn't pan out. Did Fallen manage his money? That's actually one detail I failed to notice there. Did he go for a Kevlar, or did he just go for one pistol and then that was it?
I mean, this is a beating on a similar level as to the one that they just took on Mirage.
Yeah.
It's like they took all the pain that they felt in that round and said, let's give it back then, you know? We're ready.
Have you ever read Hunter x Hunter?
And there's some karma going on here at least.
There is. There's someone with an ability like that, pain backer. Aye. Yeah, well, I mean, this is kind of the best case scenario for Luminosity. If fnatic decide to pull a Luminosity and run into a stack right now, this could get nasty, but they only have the basic standard issue pistols right now on Luminosity. They don't have the CZs, they don't have the Deegs. And while Olofmeister's still just farming cash, he made a lot of money in the last round, and he can keep that up as well. He's going to be coming right through CT, barreling through the smoke onto the site, looking for one more, and he's going to get denied.
What we saw in this round is also a sign that fnatic are getting back to a really high level of confidence, because when Olof gets that kill and they spot, another 2 players inside that bomb site, they know it's a stack. They know that probably everybody's in there. They still keep fighting. They just say, well, whatever, we're just going to go in.
This is the big difference. You have that combination again on fnatic, that key pair of players that are actually hitting shots. Olaf and Crims. Olaf and Crims are sitting at the top of the scoreboard, contrary to what we saw on Mirage, where they were kind of, struggling. Now we actually have Olaf and Crims, hitting their shots, and you see the difference. There's a net difference in just how fnatic play, and it does seem like fnatic really, their confidence depends on those 2 players. If those guys are doing work, then fnatic are just, they look godlike. They look unstoppable.
Blind shots coming through from Taco. He picks up 2 kills before he goes down, and Cold there to help out. Maybe a little bit of fortune involved, but he certainly knew the angles. Fallen going to take down 1, and Cold, he's nearly going to die here, but not quite. That'll be the round for the Luminosity team, the first time they buy rifles.
Pretty, straightforward round there. fnatic, they're like, go B. It's been good so far, guys. Keep doing it. But yeah, no. That's kind of just one of those face rolly kind of rounds where it's like fnatic, they didn't go for map control, they didn't do anything. They just kind of just went like, all right, we're going to go B, guys, and then easy peasy.
20 kills on Cold Zero. I think he's actually tied with Olofmeister right now. He's also got 20, so, Fallen.
Whoa.
What is this?
All right.
Did he just straight kill JW from the middle of the map?
Pretty sure he just straight killed JW through the middle of the map. Double off as well from fnatic.
It's a bit of a mood killer for JW, isn't it?
Dude, JW has not been having the best time on this map. You're right. You pointed it out earlier, man, but he's having a bit of a tough time of it. And he is. I mean, it does feel like JW is still trying to figure out, what his role is, like how he needs to play since Dennis Meister, joined up. Or he's Dennis Monster today, but is he the main opper? It seems like he's picking up the op a lot right now, but then you got Olmeister, you got Flusha. Like these guys also tend to favor the ops.
Cold setting up for a smoke so that as soon as Taco engages with anyone, he sees one person as Cold. Putting up the smoke, flashbang to follow. Taco even sees Dennis coming in, but he misses the battle. And Cold is now trapped in the corner of the bomb site. This is not a good position to be in. Trying to see if they can make the most of it. fnatic actually using his smoke to put down the bomb in the front. That's some nice creative play coming out of the Swedish side here. Flusha, he's going to get the kill as well. FNX and Fallen in a very bad position. That was just some very creative play.
Dude, that was fnatic going back to the roots. They're like, Cold, do you know who you're playing against right now? We used to come up with strats like this. Drop the smoke at the entrance to the site and just plant in it. Thanks for setting it up for us, homeboy. that was like, I mean, of course fnatic are just going to run up and straight plant in there. That was perfect.
I love it. Fallen looking for exit kills. He's not going to get them either. Flush up.
Dude, that is really loud.
I wish they could turn it up like a good 20%. I love this.
I don't know if we want to like worry about, you know, busting people's eardrums, Anders, you know what I mean? Oh, well, no, I guess we didn't get to see Fallen. He did, I mean, JW was boosted, so Fallen must have picked him out of Z like that, but still. Well, this is it. I mean, the moment for Luminosity.
Double smoke in middle here. Trying to get that control, but they might be faking out, which is not going to work so well because I think Fallen's already pushed through the smoke, so he knows no one is coming.
Yep.
But that double smoke in middle is usually an indication that you want to try and take Vent's control on the terrorist side. Something that Hellraisers used to do all the time when they were playing this map, right?
Yeah. Okay, Fer is actually setting up for, what has he got, a flash? No, HE. Okay, in case they try and push out through A main, he's going to just chuck an HE in there. Bit surprised to see that Luminosity, you know, based off of Fallen's information, they didn't just try and like instantly stack the sites. Fallen, he must have been close enough to hear some steps, but it is looking like Fnatic are trying to manage their noise right now, so they aren't making it very clear. Luminosity, they're still keeping 2 guys on each of these sites, and now Fallen's pushed into Garage behind them. So if this is going to be the A push, Fallen's going to be very quick into A main, and he's got to start moving. He's got to go. He's taking so much time to get into position. Fnatic, they're going to be on the A site before he can have an impact. What?
Oh.
What is he doing? He's going to go in through Squeak?
Well, pop flash in as well. Fnatic can't see a thing. Flusher getting shot in the back, and it's only going to be the 1 kill. Great trade for Fnatic. Finally, Fallen gets put into play. He picks up one, steals the AK, gets another headshot, and it's down into a 2-on-2. What timing coming out of this one, but now Bomb is going to go down, and Luminosity is going to be a tough retake. They do not have any grenades, any kits either, and very limited weaponry.
That was so sick. My mind blown. Well, now their backside, I mean, this is perfect for Fnatic. They've got their angles. It's Taco has to go for something big. He's going to go jumping right up, and unfortunately, Crims wasn't looking the right way. Swapping up for the AK, big spray right into Crims, and he's going to get overwhelmed in the end.
Wow.
Sounds to me like they picked up a kit somewhere.
Taco, if he...
Probably not.
If he chooses to walk around the box instead of jumping up there,
yeah,
it's done. He's instantly down, and the round is lost.
Fallen's so sick. Fallen is so sick, Anders. Like, what was that?
Again, like, this is the really strange sort of thing about Counter-Strike. How many of these players have been playing for a long time? You consider Fallen's career sort of going back to 1.6 as well. He was a legend then in the Brazilian scene and on the world stage as well. I can't believe it.
That's like the real joy of watching players like this as well. It's like it always seems like Fallen. You know, he may not, sometimes he doesn't get many frags, but then when he's low, it's like always high impact frags, like round changing frags from Fallen. Like he's just this guy, he's got like a superpower to just like come in the clutch for his team when they need him the most, when they need to pick me up or something, just to get some confidence back. Fallen shows up, he hits shots with the AWP, or he goes for plays like that.
He saw that.
Oh yeah, they got the little bit of the peekaboo there.
The scalper flusher.
Well, they can. Oh, they do have a man at sandbags.
Look at this cheeky play as well. Hoping that someone Fnatic is going to sneak around the smoke.
Yeah.
And he's got the AWP. You know, if you fail that shot, you probably just die. Are they going to make the cross on over? Taco in the vents, quick, but he goes down. JW, did he shoot that shot through the vents? I think he actually did, and that's going to be now a 4-on-4 with Dennis. Very low on health. Fallen still covering inside with the AWP, and they can't see him. They can't even see the gun barrel here. Are they going to check for it? He misses the shot. Now he's got one more chance, and he takes down Dennis. Flusher going to come for him. FNX and Fer, can they bring it back? Just going to be Fer now. Great entrance here by Fnatic, and JW with a triple, so...
JW with the save, with basically the kills that saved his teammates. Like... that is heartbreaking right there. He takes out Taco up in vents before Taco can gun down his own teammate. The kill, that was Flusha getting the kill on Fallen, but then JW stops the man on upper from actually killing off Flusha. So, I mean, it's just like the way that it all worked out, JW, all 3 of those kills were high impact frags. And while Fnatic now, they're up on map point, and it's looking very likely that we're going to see Inferno, Anders. I mean, Luminosity need 8 rounds in a row at this point against a fired-up Fnatic with Olaf Meister, Crims, everybody hitting shots. No easy task that they have on their hands now. Boom. That spider cam is so sick.
15-7. And this is one of those situations that It's almost impossible to win back. It would be 8 rounds in a row into overtime. Fnatic so determined to win this map. Bring it on to Inferno as well. That's it's one of those maps that's not going to be too easy to decide either.
Could go either way. Both of the teams are pretty solid at it. It's more of a tactical map that should play into Fallen's hands. I mean, there's a lot that could happen, but then how do you deal with Olafmeister and Crims on that B site? Yeah, it's not going to be fun on Inferno for Luminosity, that's for sure. And especially if Fnatic just dumpster them here on Cash. Fnatic are going to get fired up. They're going to have all the confidence. They're going onto a map that they should dominate on. Yeah, everything is stacking up against Luminosity here to get this upset victory. So now, well, Fnatic, I mean, taking their time. They know they have all the time in the world here. Still a minute left on this clock. And so now they start to push into mid. Fallen gets a little bit of a shoulder peek. Not sure if he spotted flush. He decides to confirm, and he will make it out of dodge. Bit of a close call there.
Now look at the equipment for Luminosity. We've got 3 C-set 75s for Marcin and M4, and it's just not enough, I think, to stop what Fnatic are bringing to the table right now. 40 seconds on the clock. They're moving into main with 3 people. Flush it down on highway as well. This is going to be a bit of a sort of a 3-way pinch into the A-bomb site. And Luminosity, because they lack mid control, they don't even know this is coming. They're going to get caught so badly off guard. It's a nice shot there from Fur. And JW takes one in return before that, though. And well, Fur still alive back here, but Olaf just opening it up. And Cold and Taco, I don't know if they can do this. One hell of a performance from Fnatic here on Cash.
And Olaf in particular. Olaf has come alive now. It's unlike on Mirage, where it seemed like he was just having a really cold start to everything. This time around on Cash, Olaf is in beast mode. And Luminosity just didn't find an answer. They couldn't figure out how to deal with him and Crims. Crims on that A site, and Olaf just everywhere, pushing all over the place, wrecking them left and